This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
In many ways, this Portuguese priest in Spanish service is a very American writer. His tales of New Mexico have classic American themes. There are, for instance, the generally disastrous encounters of the local Indian population with transplanted, headstrong, cocksure Europeans on a mission for God and personal advancement. There is an exaggerated local boosterism resulting in an influx of new capital and goods to benefit the local economy. There are also frontier building programs. In this case, the construction of new stone churches, friaries, and complete Indian villages, based upon utopian ideals and the general conviction that the will of the Almighty Himself was expressed in the word and deed of the King, the supreme civil authority. Fray Alonso has little doubt that God and the King are on a first-name basis. Unlike many early American promoters, Father Benavides and his hard-working Franciscans actually did what they said they would do on the mission frontier. Evidence of their work is still at hand. The old churches at Abo and Quaray in the Manzano Range and at Las Humanas on the flanks of Chupadera Mesa stir the visitor to this day. No one can walk through them in their somber remoteness and be unmoved. They are beautiful, brooding, and stark, much like the surrounding landscape. And they are made of the same sandstone or limestone as the lively Indian towns they served. They still speak to the strong Franciscan vision of what the Christian God should mean in the North American wilderness. We can easily imagine Father Benavides visiting these churches on his rounds, checking on the construction of new walls for a friary or the administration of some sacrament for the sick, smiling with his local padre over a cup of scalding hot chocolate at the layered harmony of a canticle sung by some newly formed Pueblo choir. The singing would have resounded impressively against the stone walls and pine log ceilings of the great churches. And at night, in his chilly cell off the cloister, we can see Alonso wrapping himself in the thick folds of a buffalo robe and scribbling the notes that would become this book on a rough table of cottonwood planks by the dim light of a candle. The village dogs might bark a bit in the dark beyond the priest's compound, scaring off hungry coyotes or a line of wandering skunks. Or a night bird might call out a few bright notes of her own song in the hills just beyond the town walls.